Hey, do you guys want to look at some yarn? Let's look at some yarn. So, it's going to be some pretty stuff. It's not a lot, but it's going to be pretty. So, welcome to my channel, Bagoday Crochet. You know, here we talk about everything that's yarn and crochet related. Today is 1/1 of 2024, so Happy New Year's, everybody. Beginning of a new year. Let's make it the best that we can. I'm going to make this year. This year is going to be a good year for Bagoday. I got a couple goals I'm meeting. I set a new goal for the end of the year to have done by the end of the year. I'm super stoked. Plus, I'm going to be doing a bunch of tutorials, yarn content, thinking about incorporating something a little new to my channel. Yarn and crochet related, of course, because I never do anything other than yarn and crochet related things on my channel. You like that? Hit that subscribe button. Check it out. Watch my videos. At the making, I got like 1,200 tutorials. It's free to subscribe. It's free to hit that subscribe button. Enjoy my tutorials. Enjoy my yarn content. Let's open this box. Okay, like I said, it's not a lot in here. My dog, he chewed off the corner. Freddie! This is my dog, Freddie. I always know when there's a corner of the box chewed off that it was my dog, Freddie. Yes, he's named after the late, but still ever so great, Freddie Mercury, who is my idol. But of course you know that if you follow me, or if you've been following me. So anyways, there's not a lot in here, but I did notice they did have a yarn. To me, it was new. I ain't never seen it on their site before. And my oh my, did it look pretty. It was one of their own brands of yarns. Check it out. Let's check it out. Herrschners. I like Herrschners. They ship out of Wisconsin. Small yarn company. I can say that I've never once had a problem with them. Been buying from them for a long time. Not one time have I ever had to contact customer service. I always get what I ordered, and I get it in a timely manner. All right, so I can't say anything bad about them. All right, I'm so excited. Okay, so they had, you know, their own brand of yarn. If you've heard of Herrschners, you'll probably know their own brand of yarn. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Their own brand of yarn is called Herrschners Worsted 8. 8 stands for, I'm not showing you yet. 8 ounce, it says 8 ounce ball of yarn, and most of them contain like 489 yards. And they have all different kinds of varieties of it. I mean, in all different colors and all different varieties. It's like endless amounts of the Worsted 8, and I don't have a problem with it. It's a 100% 4-weight acrylic. Okay, so they had this new one. It's so stinking pretty. The color of it, I love it. And I don't even like variegated yarns. Well, this might be a short stripe. This is called, okay, they recently put out a new one, which was called Herrschners Worsted Celebrate. And then I seen this on their site. Herrschners Worsted Celebrate Sparkle. Oh my, Bagoday loves anything that's blingy. And look at those colors. Brown is my favorite color, and brown goes so good with gray and black. This is stunning. This is prettier in person than it was on the website. And I thought it was so pretty on the website. Oh my, this is beautiful. And it smells like a cardboard box, as you would expect. So the good thing about Herrschners Worsted 8, they always have a center pull tab on their balls, which makes it easy. I like their brand of 100% acrylic. I can't say I've ever had a problem with it, and it washes up fine and softens up, and it really don't feel bad anyways. Well, this one actually, I would say, I guess I said they were 100% acrylic, but this one has sparkle in it. So this one's 92 acrylic with 8% polyester. 8%, that's quite a bit of sparkle up in there. Quite a bit. 8 ounces, 226 grams, 489 yards or 440 meters. And the one thing I love about Herrschners is regardless whether you buy a sparkle worsted, a solid worsted, a variegated worsted, a striped worsted, they never reduce the amount of yardage. It's always 489 yards so far. And I think I bought them all at least once. And I like that about them, because a lot of yarn companies, you know, they'll speckle the yarn up a bit or something, and then you lose like 100 yards. I'm like, why? Why's it gotta be like that? Herrschners don't do that. That's what I say. I'm like, Herrschners don't do that. Anyways, oh, this is so pretty. What's the color? The color is called New Year's Eve. Oh my gosh, I should have opened this yesterday. I didn't need, I had it. I've had it here for days. I just forgot. I forgot the color name. I should have opened it yesterday. Oh well, it's New Year's Day. This is a New Year's Eve celebration color. That's gorgeous. This was, let's see how much this was. New Year's Eve, $5.97 a ball. You know what? That might be a little bit more. Are there balls usually $4.97? Here I am saying they don't take out any yardage, but they don't. Did they add $1 more to the price? I could be wrong. I'm gonna look into that. I could be wrong. Anyways, that's absolutely stunning. That is one of the prettiest yarns I have ever purchased from Herrschners branded yarn. The color is so pretty, and it's sparkly. I love everything that blings. That's why I wear my blinging watches. Are they blinging today? Hey, just so you know, these are fake. They're not real. I get these fake blingy watches off Amazon for like $20. Even if I could afford to buy them real, I would not. No. All right, let's move on. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you what I got real quick. So I got enough of these to make a bigger project. I want to make a blanket with it. So let me set those to the side, and I'm going to pull this out again because I'm going to ask you a question. You can answer me in the comments. I would appreciate your input on it. So I'm going to make a blanket with this. It appears to be a very short self-striping yarn. You know, it doesn't have long stripes, not as long as a lot of them that I've seen. But I wanted to make a blanket, and I wanted to put a border on it, but I wasn't sure. You know, I'm going by pics on the website. You know, I'm like, you know, trying to match it up. You guys tell me which one would be the best border. So picture it. Like I always say from the Golden Girls, you know. Sophia, picture it. Sicily, 1922. Now you picture it right now on Bagoday's channel. I'm showing you this beautiful yarn, and you tell me which one of these two colors, if you made a blanket and you were gonna put a border on it. You don't have to say, you know, if you're not gonna put a border on it, that's fine, whatever. But if you were gonna put a border on it, what color would you border it with? So I have this gray. Oh, I went by the pictures and it matches. Yay or nay on the gray? Or, ooh, I don't know if this one matches. The tan. Oh, it does. It does. It matches close enough. Okay. I need your guys' opinion because I am putting a border on this. And these are my only two options to choose from. Unless you think I could do the dark brown or the black or the gray, I guess. You guys tell me. I can always buy another ball for the border. The border would only take one ball. So I have these two right here. This one matches pretty well with that. Not quite exact, but pretty well. That gray is a dead-on match for that light gray. If you're thinking that, Bagoday, both those colors suck. Hey, tell me. I won't be offended. I suck at choosing colors. I suck. I always ask my friend Gary from Urban Yarn. Make sure you check him out. He's excellent with color. He's excellent at everything he does. I love his channel. Love you, Gary. All right. And if you think those colors suck, I could always do the dark brown, if you can picture it, as a border, the black as a border, although I would really prefer not to use black as a border. But, no, I don't care. Only because you can't really see the stitches that well if I use black as a border. But I would do it. Or I could do the darker gray. So, the choice is yours. Whatever gets the most votes wins. Remember, it doesn't have to be one of the ones I chose. It doesn't. I don't mind. I can buy another ball. It's $6. It's okay. Or I can get this darker brown. I can get a black. Or I can get the darker gray. You choose it. Light gray, dark gray, tan, or light brown, dark brown, or black. I need a border. I need a border. Any of them will work. Oh, I did get these though. These are actually the jumbo Herrschners. Now these are 12 ounce. This one feels pretty good. It's the same thing. It doesn't have sparkle. This is just the regular jumbo balls. 12 ounces yarn. 340 grams. 743 yards of 100% acrylic. Medium weight number 4. I only got these because, you know, I don't even know why I got these. I could have just got a regular ball. I don't know why I did it. 747 is what these were. I don't know why I do 3/4 of the things I do, to tell you the truth. I'm being honest. I don't know why I do them. So, yeah. Any help on that would be appreciated. Like I said, if you guys don't like either one of them, just tell me, hey, those colors suck. Pick a different, and then tell me which color you'd pick. I'll buy another ball, but I'll just buy a small ball of it, because that'll be enough for the border. It'll be solid. All right, enough of that. Let's move on. I only have a couple more yarns in here to show you. So I got this. This is called, I like this yarn too. This was a 5-pack, and it was $17.45 for the 5 balls. Okay. This is Willow Yarns, which is sold under the Herrschners name. It's like their sister company. It's a pretty color. It's called Pumpkin Heather. I think they're getting rid of this because they've had it on sale for a while, which is a shame because I've always liked it. And they had such pretty colors, and they're getting down to not, you know, to a limited amount of colors. But this one's stunning. So the Willow Daily is a 4-weight yarn, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 218 yards, or 200 meters. 100% superwash wool. Yep. 100% superwash wool. Pumpkin Heather. So here's our 4-weight. Also got it. Ooh. I call that on the thinner side of a 4, but I call it stretchy. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. What's the yards in here? 218 yards, and I got 5 of them. Ooh, I could do a nice shawl with that. It'd be warm because it's the superwash wool. Feels fine. Smells like a plastic bag, which is a good smell. Trust me. I've smelled some bad yarn over my days. Sent from yarn companies. Now this I got. Now this is definitely not a yarn I would ever buy. Of course, I've had this type of yarn many times, and I have things made out of them on my channel. It's just not a yarn I buy unless, I don't know, it's a velvet yarn, unless I have a specific project that I want to make with it. Well, I don't have a project that I want to make with it, but I saw this gold, and I had to have it. I'm like, I can't live without that gold. Hey, that wouldn't match though, would it? No, that's not gonna match. Anyways, what can I make with this gold? I guess I can use it. You know, this is the Soho Velvety Soft, so that's one of Herrschner's brands there. Medium weight number 4, huh? 100% polyester, 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 508 yards, or 465 meters. 508 yards per ball, and they're saying this is a 4, huh? Well, velvet. There you go. There's your 4. I don't have a problem with the velvet yarn. I don't. It's just, like I said, I have a poncho made out of it and some baby items made out of it, like tutorials on my channel. But that was when it was new. And then after a while, I don't know why, I just kind of stopped buying it. But when I saw this gold, I'm like, oh, that's so Bagoday. I got to get that. I got to make something in velvety gold. And that's a lot of yardage. I didn't realize I had that much yardage. Plus, it's more like a 5-weight if you ask me. You know, if you ask. If you ask. I know you didn't. But I told you anyways. Ignore me. I'm being dumb. That's George squeaking his new toy he got. Alright, so it's so soft. The velvet yarn is very, very soft. This was a bag of 3 for $20.97. So I got 1,500 yards. What would you guys make with this yarn? So like I said, I haven't used the velvet in so long. I haven't used it. What would you guys make with that beautiful stuff? A capelet or something? It's not really a type of yarn that I think, like, you know, too many bobbles would probably show up in it, but you know, what would you guys like to see in this? You let me know. I don't know. Maybe a capelet. Like I said, I bought it with. I said I usually only buy it when I have something I want to use it for. But when I saw this gold, I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I have to have it. It's gold velvet. It's gold velvet. That's like, I love purple velvet, and I love like dark blood red velvet. Those are my favorite colors of the velvet. It's so royal looking. I can make Georgie a sweater. He'd like that. He would. And he'd be so regal, wouldn't he? Georgie's my little, if you don't know, he's my little Morky with a bit of dots in him. So he's a little bit longer. So sweaters that I buy him in the store, they're either too short or to get him to fit him where he's long enough, they're a little bit big up here. So he's an awkward shaped dog, you know, because he's got the Maltese Yorkie in him mostly. But he's got like, I forgot, like 10%, I did a DNA test on him, a 10% Dotson in him. So that makes him, he's got that long part of Dotson body. That's what he inherited from the Dotson, it's a long body. So generally I like to make his sweaters. I usually make it my cashmere because he's spoiled. But I think he would look good in a nice velvet sweater. I might do that. All right, I got one more yarn to show you. And then I will be gone for today. Now this is one yarn which I've had before, but I've never had it in the 4-weight. I've only had it in a 5-weight. And I haven't even used the 5-weight that I have. So this is by Rico Yarns. I like Rico Yarns a lot. This is their Fashion Modern Tweed. And this is their, excuse me, I'm sorry. This is their Aran weight, which is a 4-weight. I liked I have the bulky 5 and I like it. So I'm like, well, it's the same thing. And a 4-weight, I'm certain I'll like that too. So here's their 4-weight. Nice 4. I like it. It says light soft. It is. It's light and soft. Rico Fashion. So Herrschners is selling this stuff. Excuse me, I gotta take a drink. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that on camera. I apologize. If I remember, I'm gonna cut that out. Anyways, this stuff isn't really super cheap because it's Rico Designs is a pretty good brand of yarn. I like it. It's $5.97 a ball, which is about what it costs pretty much everywhere. I might have even seen it closer to $8 and $9 a ball some places. So that isn't a bad price. It's really soft. What's it made out of, huh? I'm sitting here. It's made in Italy. 60% wool, 20 polyamide, and 20 viscose. 95 meters. All right. So you see the viscose in it? Is the flex. It's flecked. It's flecked. It's flecking awesome. And it's flecked. So I knew that it didn't have a lot of yardage in it, like I said, because I have the bulky And it has even, the bulky 5, it has even less yardage in it. But I thought it's so squishy and soft. I really like it. I think if you guys got this, you would not be disappointed in it. So I bought 2 bowls of this green, since it's only 95 yards piece, and I thought I would make myself a hat. I have lots of crochet hats, but I would have to say green is one I don't have tons of. I mean, I have enough of them, but I don't have tons of them. Not as many as I do like brown and whatnot. But it's beautiful. I have to say the flecks aren't extremely visible in this one. But I did get it in this color, which this will be the first color I use to make another hat. Ooh, this is the same yarn. Look at that one. So the flecks in this one are extremely visible. I love that. I want to make a hat right now. It's so soft and squishy. And yes, I have tons of gray hats in my hat collection, but I don't care. What's one more? I have gray flecked hats in my big old hat collection. I don't care. What's one more? I don't have any made out of this yarn. I like it. I like it a lot. It's worth every bit of $5.97 that they ask for. If you want to know, it is. That's nice. So, hat for this. I might do that tonight. Actually, I had a hat design in my head, and I'm gonna make it tonight. I think I'm gonna use this yarn. This was a gift to me from Cheryl, my friend Cheryl from Australia. She actually sent it to me like 2 years ago, and I just caked it up, and I want to make a hat out of it. So this yarn. I'm going off on a tangent. It didn't come from Herrschners. It came from Australia. It's called Black Wattle Yarn and Fiber. It's an 8-ply, so that would be a three weight. And it's called Coral Bark. It's such a pretty yarn. I got 246 yards of a 3-weight, so that will make me a hat. Now, the reason why this stuff is so stinking soft is its fiber content is 70% baby alpaca. Right there, that is my second favorite wool fiber. Is alpaca and llama. They're tied. And then we have 20% silk, which I do like silk, although it's not it's not an animal fiber, but I like silk. And then we got 10% cashmere, which is my favorite wool fiber. So we got my favorite wool fiber, my second favorite wool fiber, and silk is absolutely, it's not, like I said, it's not an animal fiber, but it's a beautiful fiber, beautiful filling fiber anyways. This stuff is so soft. So Cheryl, if you're watching, thank you so much for sending this to me. And I'm so sorry it took me to make something out of it. I always knew I wanted to make a hat out of it, but I just didn't know. But I think I have a really good design in my head now. And it's going to be the perfect hat. All right. And enough about that. But after that hat, I want to make another for myself. Probably out of this one. I don't know if I'll do a tutorial on it or not. But I might. That's so soft and squishy. I love everything I got. So, as always, Herrschners. Great yarn company. And I got free shipping. Somehow, somewhere. I searched Google for miles and miles on end and found a coupon code for free shipping. Okay, that's all I'm going to show you. Now remember in the comments, you tell me what color for the border for this blanket. Gosh, that yarn's pretty. Gosh, that yarn's pretty. So that's what it is. They had other colors, but it was this one right here that I was like, oh my gosh, I got to have it. And if I would have remembered that it was called New Year's Eve, I would have busted this open last night on New Year's Eve. Do I do the light gray border? Do I do the brown gray border? Or, remember, you can say those suck. No. Do a black. Do the dark brown border. Or do the dark gray border. I don't care. I'll buy it, like I said, I'll buy another ball. So, that's it. What fun that was. Man, that is some pretty yarn. I can't get over how the colors on that are absolutely outstanding. And that bling is amazingly, you can't feel it in it. That's going to be so pretty as a blanket. I just got to choose a nice stitch that will showcase. It has to be something simple, you know, so it don't get lost in the very short stripes of the yarn. I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.